Residents along the eastern seaboard are preparing for the arrival of Hurricane Florence. Even if you're not in the areas expected to be most severely affected by the storm, you may be wondering how you can be ready, food-wise, for whatever it may throw your way, whether that means power outages, localized flooding, or just generally inclement weather that keeps you stuck inside for a couple of days. Hurricane Florence charges toward Carolinas with potential for unbelievable damage. First, let's talk about food safety and how to deal with the situation when you lose electricity and have to take stock of your freezer and refrigerator. A fully packed, freestanding freezer that has remained closed will stay at acceptably cold temperatures for 2 to 4 days. Place dry ice, a block of ice or several frozen gel packs in a well-insulated cooler. Transfer perishables from the refrigerator to the cooler. According to the National Center for Home Food Preservation, a 50-pound block of dry ice will keep the contents of a full, 18-cubic-foot freezer cold for 2 days. The following partially defrosted foods may be safe to eat: refreeze, if they still contain ice crystals, or have been kept below 40 degrees. Beef, veal, lamb, pork, ground meat, casseroles, soups and stews, hard cheeses, juices, flours, nuts, packaged waffles and pancakes, frozen meals, convenience foods. If dairy items, poultry, meat, seafood, fresh pasta, fresh greens, eggs, soy meat substitutes and leftovers have been held at 40 degrees or higher for more than 2 hours, discard them. If opened mayonnaise, tartar sauce, horseradish, commercial garlic and oil or other spreads, or any salads made with those items, have been held at 50 degrees or above for more than 8 hours, discard them. The following items are safe if they had been opened: refrigerated: peanut butter, jelly, mustard, ketchup, olives, pickles, Worcestershire sauce, barbecue sauce, hoisin sauce, fish sauce, soy sauce, vinegar-based dressings, fruit, raw vegetables and hard cheeses, including grated. Never taste food to determine its safety, and do not rely on odor or appearance. Food information hotlines: Agriculture Department's Meat and Poultry Hotline, 888-674-6854. Food and Drug Administration Food Safety Information, 888-723-3366. You can check out a very thorough rundown on how to keep food safe in an emergency over on the USDA website. What to put in your emergency disaster kit now, if you fall into the camp less likely to lose power, or likely to lose it only for a short spell. Here are some easy but hearty pantry-driven recipes to help you ride things out. Goran Kasanovic for the Washington Post, Blender Dutch Babies. This puffy pancake makes for an impressive breakfast or dessert, and takes kindly to whatever fruit or other sweet toppings you might have on hand. Or go savory with cheese, vegetables or spicy harissa.